And it's done. So obviously I think the first thing that people will notice is that the frame is now a couple different colors. Reason being is I had started with 2 cans of primer, ran out of both of them, and then subsequently switched to some rust protective spray paint, ran out of those, and actually found another can of primer and finished with that. I ended up using a couple different methods for stripping the frame. I found the best method to be start with an angle grinder with a flap disc on it, and then use a wire wheel to get like the nitty-gritty spots. That helped to take off a lot of the top layer stuff, and then hit it with the sandblasting gun after the fact. It seemed to help the most in order of just getting stuff done as quickly as possible. So the reason that we worked on blasting the frame first and everything, and the paint's not actually done, so don't worry if it looks kind of runny and everything, I just wanted to make sure it was protected, is we're going to start our metal fab onto this now. So we just needed something to protect it in the meantime before we get to a point that we actually start to do the final paint, which will come after we figure out all the different accessories, mounts, so on and so forth that are going to need to go back onto this frame for the new subframes, the gas tank, and any other lines for gas, brakes, electronics, any of that stuff that needs to be run and mounted. So we're gonna let this dry for a while, and then we'll come back to it. One other thing that you may have seen on the time lapse is I didn't concentrate too much on these 2 cross braces. The reason being, at least on the top side, is they're most likely going to need to get notched for us to fit the transmission and the drive shaft on. So we'll come back and actually do those properly once we get to that point that we have it kind of finalized. But for now, we're going to let this dry, leave it for a while to move on to some other projects, and wait for Joe to get caught up with his welding classes so that way we can attack this job properly. So thanks for watching once again, and keep an eye out for more videos. And of course, if you are a track guy and you want to come and join us and race with some really talented drivers and learn the ropes, come join us on May 6th at Tracked up at Willow Springs Raceway. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to help support us, and we'll see you on the next one.